Okay, welcome back. It is I, the GOAT, who just played a really good game with some really good commentary, and I forgot to press record. So what I'm going to attempt to do is kind of just walk through my thoughts and kind of explain what I'm doing throughout the game to try to give you an idea about how I like to play and how I like to think when I'm playing Shen. This might be a good video, this might turn out like shit. I'm against the Malphite, and as you can see, the matchup is not exactly champs that Shen plays well into, in my opinion. We've got two scaling range champions, the Veigar, the Senna, you know, Vayne. I know a lot of you guys don't like playing into Vayne. Lilia, you can barely catch her. So I was not feeling great even picking Shen into this, but it's what I do. A note about the Malphite matchup is your passive shield can block his Q damage almost all game long. If you can time it correctly, you can just burn his mana very easily by just shielding that. As I walk up, I like to reposition the blade into a more aggressive position. If I'm playing up against their tower, I don't want to have the blade behind me. I want to be ready to pull it through in case they want to fight. I just realized, does the blade not show on the replay? Tripping. I don't see it. So now that I know that the Lilia is top side, I'm not going to use my taunt. Basically, your taunt is very important. It's one of the only mobile abilities I have besides my flash. So now that she's shown in middle, I feel like it's safe to use it. And what I'm doing here is I'm just bullying this Malphite, like I'm just piling the waves on. If you're able to do this, it's very good because he's going to lose some CS against his towers. I'm also trying to stay as close as possible to him. I don't want to let him farm a single minion. So that's why I'm kind of letting go some of the minions that I farm just to deny him. And if he comes close enough, I want to hit him. Like that. Yeah, it's so weird the blade doesn't show on the replay. Does it show for you guys? But what I like to do when I hit level 6 is I like to try to stay in lane for as long as possible until I can get an ult off. Because if I can get an ult off, that's going to make my first buy much stronger if I manage to scoop up a kill or two. You know, sure, I can recall, reset, get my items. But I'd rather press R, buy stuff after getting kills, and then TP back to the lane. And I'm going to have way more gold after that ult. As long as it works out. Spoiler alert. I ult bot here and it doesn't work out. Yep. So, not off to a great start. As you know, I do have my teleport, so that's why I hang on to it. Teleport animation didn't work either. Pretty good trade right there. He has to recall now. Now I know that there's a Lilia in the jungle below me, but I do have Kayn somewhat nearby, so I'm just going to push it and get out. Always try to crash the wave before resetting, if you can. Alright, so there's a fight happening in bottom. I might be watching it, I can't tell. Let's see. So I'm actually going to ult this Yasuo here and I peel for him. I ping the Yasuo to get out of here while I'm fighting here. And I successfully managed to get those two off of Yasuo. They're chasing me. And I use my skill expression to shit on the enemy. And Yasuo lives. That's how to peel. Right, if your ult is on cooldown, feel free to use your taunt to get back to the lane. But if your ult is ready and you think you might use it, don't use your taunt to get to lane, because you don't want to press R without having your taunt ready. It just feels really bad. I mean, sometimes you got to, but... Right, so once you get a lead on your opponent, you just kind of want to keep bullying them. Don't let them play the game. Don't let them farm. Don't let them do anything. Try to make it a really bad time for them. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just waiting for my taunt to come back up, and then I'll just keep smacking them. See, my teammate dies here, so I know I've got no one with me. I felt forced to flash that wall because I know Malphite most likely has ult. Can I check here? Yeah, he does have it. And I didn't want to just get killed in that pit, so. Now I'm unsure if he wants to farm more, so what I do is I kind of just hold it here for a minute, see if he wants to walk up. But he was not foolish enough to walk up. He did recall, so I start pushing. I do have ult ready, so my eyes are just on the map. I'm looking for that next ult all the time. Yeah, see when I'm sitting like this, I'm definitely moving my camera over to the fights. Try to do it from a safe place too. I don't do it right in front of the opponent. Go back up a little bit. Go into a bush. Another thing to keep in mind is if your opponent can cancel ult, stay away from them. So that Malphite actually went into a bush and TP'd, so I used my ult to counter it. And this one's kind of a mess. We got what, two? Or we got one of them and they got one of us. So we kind of traded, but this fight really extends, and yeah, we go all out here. Although there's a kind of a fight in bottom lane, Yasuo's got Vayne pushed under the tower. I can't tower dive anything with this much HP, so I make the choice to aid with the dragon.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Titanic Hydra is such a huge spike. It's a huge power spike for Shen. As soon as you get it, if you're against like a melee tank like that, just start beating the shit out of them. It's really hard to lose. I'm also tracking my laner. I'm not letting my laner go around and terrorize people. Like, my laner wants to go somewhere, I'm coming with. That's not always the case, but in this scenario. Here I'm unsure about fighting or not. Half the squad went in, half the squad retreated. But I ult on this Yasuo who's going in just to try to help him get one. I ended up taking it. And because I have flash ready and there's low enemies, you know I love the taunt flash. Didn't get away with it, however. The Yasuo tries their best. Kayn cleans up. So overall, that play didn't turn out too bad. Cass decides to go top, so I'm going to go to a different lane. Now here I remember saying, I wish I had my Iceborne Gauntlet. You can 1v1 a Vayne, but you need Iceborne. In my unprofessional opinion. If you can slow the hell out of her, you can continuously drag through her and taunt her and stuff. It's still a little bit tough, but it certainly helps. So right there, I was actually watching the camera. I didn't even see Vayne walk by me. So I kind of readjust myself. I don't want to be in too much of a vulnerable position. And I send the ult top lane. I do want to go back and show... I do want to demonstrate an interaction here. So Kayn, when you ult Kayn, you have to press R moments before he goes inside of the champion, because then he doesn't become clickable once he's inside. So you have to do it right before he goes in, and then you just appear right beside the enemy champion. It's kind of funny. Watch it here. So I pressed it there. Actually, I had plenty of time. And you just kind of pop up there. He does kill my Kayn, but I'm not afraid of this guy. I've beat him up so many times. Did juke me, I'll give him that one. And I think I just let him go, because his Q, it steals a lot of move speed. Or maybe not? Yeah, like I can't catch that motherfucker.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I remember trying to use the cleave of the Hydra to try to get his Grey Shield down. Just to spray him a bit. But the Veigar starts to show up. He teleports in the river below. And I use my teleport to actually... God damn, the teleport thing is messing me up. Alright, so basically I don't have my ult. I see things are happening down here, and I just want to join somehow. That's why I like to have teleport. You really maximize your map effectiveness. Like, you can be everywhere when you have teleport and ult working simultaneously. They clean up that. I'm looking at the lanes. There's no threat. No one's pushing any towers on their side. So I'm kind of chilling right now. I know I've got time. So we try fucking around a bit.
Blue team has slain Baron Nashor.
They did get Baron, so what I'm doing here is like I'm watching very closely for an ult because there's a fight happening, but I'm also just trying to apply pressure on the other side. So because Shen has that ultimate, you can just have cross-map pressure at all times. Just be ready to ult to your team, and if your ult is up, stay away from your team. Go to a side lane. If ult is on cooldown, go to mid lane with the team. Here I ult in for a taunt flash, and we managed to get one. And we get two.
Wow, and then...
Now, I'm keeping very mindful of the fact that Senna and Veigar are still scaling. They're getting stronger and stronger with every minute that passes. So I have to play more and more careful.
Shut down.
Yeah, so going crazy, trying to 1v3. I wasn't too happy about that. They're pushing pretty hard with a Baron buff, so we're playing it slow. I'm gonna play it slow at least. Kinda got caged here, so this was a little scary. Whenever you're in the cage, just dance around.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
But don't touch the edge. Cass respawns just to die again. I missed a taunt there, which is too bad. That would have been a really good kill.
Rampage. Shut down.
We managed to get that guy and I escaped.
Killing spree. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I see Lilia taking top. She took like 2 towers, so I wanted to go and stop her. And I drop a blue ward because I assumed she was in that bush and I canceled her recall. She got scared and ran away. And what that actually does is that messes up her timing because she's got plans and places that she wants to go, and I just made her late. And now we have a dragon coming up. She's not going to make it to the dragon in time because I canceled that recall. So if you have the opportunity to do something like that, do it. It might even be worth dying for. Don't quote me on that, but it might be.
Red team has
We secure the dragon. I want to fully hide myself from the Veigar, because he's just throwing shit into the bushes. So what I do is I put the sword in one bush, I put my body in the other bush. Or you can put a sword and your body in the same bush, but as long as both are in bushes, you're fully hidden. But if your blade is outside of the bush, they're going to know that you're hanging around. I do have my ult up, so I'm just going to walk away from the fight. I want to put, you know, some pressure on the other side of the map. And we do have a Veigar still pushing the top lane. I can see him on the other side. Oh, we do want to demonstrate here something. If you know how long the exact timing of Azania's hourglass is, you can taunt and land on the exact moment. And I'll demonstrate it here. Takes a little bit of practice. Remember, I have ult ready. I walk away from the team. But I'm always watching. That's why I missed that cannon. That's why I'm walking right past the wave. Just to go back. But I got that lane shoved. Now we kill the Malphite. I taunt flash over the wall, but I didn't get the kill, which is unfortunate. But the Zeri just pops off here, I think. I did want to make this video more about how to play him, but I mean, the items that I do, I kind of go the same build every time, just kind of different variations. Titanic, Iceborne. I've got the magic resist boots for this round just because of the Vagar and the other magic people. But yeah, they got one person alive. We've got 3. I make the call to go do Baron. Okay, so my ult is up. I'm going to look to try and get to the side lane soon, probably. But I do see my team kind of collapse again, so I'm probably hanging around, waiting for something to happen. And now I'm off to the side. If I can even clear just one wave before pressing R, that's very good because I can get the lane going in the other direction. So fight's happening now. I'm probably going to press R. We got that lane pushed. That was a fat taunt. Zeri going nuts. Oh, look at the range on this Senna. She was way outside of my taunt range. I'm so tempted to do it, but I don't have a flash to get close enough. And she could totally out-kite me, so I decide against fighting her. Now this is quite greedy. I probably wouldn't recommend doing this. I just want to take that tower down. It was almost down. I do have a Baron buff. But we don't have any vision on that jungle side, so I decided against pushing right in there. Just want to get that one wave. What do I buy now? Alright, so at this point I've got Navori and I got Abyssal. So I'm quite happy with this build here, and I see Vagar not really paying attention. And I just got a quick trade off like that. Kind of scare him away. Damn Senna, she took the dragon. And now this Vagar is canceling my recall while the Vayne pushes top lane. This was kind of annoying. Luckily the cast was able to get there in time. See, I fucked up here. Not having any vision, pushing the side lane. Kind of deserved this one. So I got caught. At this point, 204 CS, 8-3 and 18. Not bad. That was a good pick by the cast. I actually ult on the Zeri
Destroyed.
because she was 1v1ing. Sorry, so... Oh, I went too far. Shit. Zeri gets into a 1v1. And I ult her almost immediately, just because. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Vayne because she has Ghost. So what I do is I just say, fuck it, we're going to keep on pushing this. Tank a couple shots, I got W ready. And I'm just putting the pressure on, no matter what. And we catch her. And take inhibitor. So what we're doing right now is we're just trading on both teams. I recalled.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And our Zeri just keeps going. It's really good. I wanted to save the Veigar. It was kind of crazy at this time. But we all pretty much killed each other. Only a couple of us survived. So we traded inhib for inhib, essentially. Now this Kayn pings Baron. I didn't really like the idea, but if he wants to do it, I'd say, okay, fine. But as you can see, they started coming in, and I got out real quick. And what I did was I saw the lane in the top being pushed, and oh no, I actually got caught by a Vayne. Okay, yeah, and then I just circle around and I keep pushing. This was not a great idea, but I will demonstrate how you can use Shen's R to escape. I'm completely surrounded here. They are closing in on me. There's no way I'm getting out of this, right? I said it. You know what? We're going here on Zeri, and we're going to take objective. Now that I look at it, they kind of stopped chasing me, didn't they? Either way, I got out of there, and we secured another objective, which was really sneaky, and I like that play a lot. Score is tied at 42-42. Here's our stats. 222 CS, 8, 3, and 19. And I got pretty good wave clear thanks to the Titanic and the Navori. So I'm just trying to get a push going.
Rampage.
I don't have ult ready.
Blue team double kill.
So I'm just doing what I can.
Blue team
If you don't have
kill.
anything to get you across the map, like teleport or ult, just push as hard as you can, if you can. This Senna shoots me from a mile away, so I've just said, fuck this. I'm leaving, and I just try to go somewhere else. Now, this was my mistake. This was a big mistake. Circling back and going into the lane. I did not know that their Vayne was here. But as soon as I popped out from the jungle, she got vision of me right there. And she just immediately pressed Ghost. There was no escaping. I even tried flashing. That was a really bad flash. And I got totally caught. Meanwhile, Zeri tries to secure a push in bottom lane, so I kind of baited them away, and I bought Zeri some time, which was something, but I definitely did not want to die. That was not my intention.
Shut down.
back. Dodging everything. Since their stun is down, it's like seems like a really good time to fight. Well, this was my bad. I engaged on the Malphite. And I ended up paying the price. However, my team somehow clutched.
Red team double kill. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
We told one person to recall, and then we sent the rest to push.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That's the ace right there.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Crazy. So even though I kind of messed up that last fight, the team somehow clutched in that last one.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And we managed to get the W. And yeah, that's how I play Shen. It's a good time. Most of the time. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.